future, we have today Mr. Joseph Akada, who is working in NASA as astronaut and visited space for many times. He has come today here to share his experience with the people who has participated in NASA SpaceX Challenge from Bangladesh and became champion in the last 5 years. So I would like to introduce him. At the same time, we have guest of honor, Mr. Faiz Ahmed Tayyab. He is the policy advisor, Information and Communication Technology Division, and we have Mr. Ishaq Hossain Khan, who is the additional secretary of ICT Division. Now I would like to, and we also have Mr. James Gardiner, acting economy unit chief of USMBC Dhaka. I would like to request you all to come to the dais and take your seat. We'll start with the national anthem, and I request you all to stand in honor and respect of the national anthem of Bangladesh. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, I'd like to request Mr. Indul Kais Korar. He is the member, admin of Basis Associate Committee. At the same time, he is currently in charge of Basis Student Forum, who looks after the NASA SpaceX Challenge, to come to the stage and to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran to base this event. Mr. Kais.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهر خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد الشكرا صدق الله العلي العظيم ইরশাদ হচ্ছে অসীম বরকত সম্পন্ন তিনি যিনি মহাকাশে নক্ষত্ররাজি নির্মাণ করেছেন এবং তার মধ্যে একটি সূর্য ও একটি আলোকময় চাঁদ উজ্জ্বল করেছেন। তিনি রাত ও দিনকে পরস্পরের স্থলাভিষিক্ত করেছেন এবং প্রত্যেক ব্যক্তির জন্য যে শিক্ষা গ্রহণ করতে অথবা কৃতজ্ঞ হতে চায়। Blessed is he who has placed in the sky great stars and placed therein a burning lamp and luminous moon. And it is he who has made the night and day in succession for whoever desire to remember or desire gratitude. Sadaqallahu al-azim. নিশ্চয়ই মহান আল্লাহ রাব্বুল আলামিন সত্য বলেছেন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।
Thank you, Mr. Parag. Mentors, judges, participants, and volunteers of the NASA SpaceX Challenge, Bangladesh, I extend my warmest greetings to all of you. It is a privilege to have such an extraordinary gathering of minds and talents under one roof today. And to welcome Mr. Akaba in this program. Before I welcome Mr. Akaba in this program, I would like to run a promo video about your participation that has happened in the last 5 years in NASA SpaceX Challenge. It is for 2 minutes, just watch it. And I hope that you will all love it. Thank you. To officially commence today's program, I now like to invite leader of the NASA SpaceX Challenger Global Finalist for this year, the team leader of that team, Mr. Fuad Hassan. Mr. Fuad.
Hello everyone, I am Fuad Hassan, the team leader of Team Eco Rangers from Software Engineering Department, April International University. First, I would like to thank my team members Abdullah Islam Fahim, Shoykot Hassan, Naim Siddiq, and Amdi Amor Faiza for their dedication and hard working on our project for the NASA Space App Challenge 2024. We participated from Mymensingh region and our challenge was Globe Protocol game. We developed an effective platform, our game app EcoRanger. This app combined with fun and learn, which is serving as a platform for kids to gain knowledge about the environmental science. Participating in the NASA Space App Challenge has been an incredible journey. It taught us about the importance of time management, dedication, and the importance of positive mindset. I believe that and I hope that Bangladesh will be a top contributor in this field in the future. Finally, I would like to extend my gratitude for the organizer committee and the newly formed Basis Associate Committee for inviting us. Thank you.
Now we have a series of guests to deliver a small speech. And as Mr. Rishad, I have some urgency to go. So I am requesting you first to deliver the additional secretary of the ICT Ministry.
Thank you. Mr. Jashiran Akaba, our chief guest, our special guest, especially from US Embassy, distinguished colleagues and space enthusiasts. Thank you. First of all, I want to say it's a great pleasure for me to be in front of you to something about this sort of things. I don't have any previous knowledge about this program. Yesterday, I knew something about this. I think it's a great thing because these are the era of science and technology exploration, invention, innovation. So it's a necessity to act with the world. World is advancing gradually. If we think about first one, I want to say Western Europe and United States of America. They are far ahead of us in terms of technology, engineering, sophistication, IT. It's obviously true. But what we are seeing in the East Asia, they are also gaining momentum, especially Japan in the early 60s, and then Asian four tigers, Singapore, South Korea. South Korea is now a powerhouse in terms of technology. Hong Kong, and then Southeast Asia, I mean ASEAN countries, they are advancing. So it's time to go ahead. So it's a great platform to gain some sort of technical knowledge from this gathering so that we can do many things in the field of science and technology. And today is a great day, it's our victory day. So it's a fine time that this great day we are gathering here for something new. Especially, I want to say, I have a great fascination for space exploration. If we went back to the past, what we see in the 60s, there is a great rival in terms of space exploration between United States and the then Soviet Union. In the space arena, Soviet Union was the pioneer. They launched Sputnik first, and then John Laika, we know, and then Yuri Gagarin, and then Valentina Tereshkova. They went to space fast, and then the time of United States. Though they were the late beginner, but they came moment at the time and first they explored moon 1969. And after that, United States beat Soviet Union, right, in terms of technology, in terms of space exploration. And at present, there are many state actors, non-state actors in the space. Think about China. They are the latecomer, but they are now getting China, India. Even Pakistan had a space program. Perhaps many of us forget. Super in the 60s. But they are not in the front line now. Japan is doing well. Even Israel, Chinese there. Many of us hate Israel, but in terms of technology, they are doing better. So these are the things we want to discuss in this gathering. I want to say, especially to our youngsters, please be involved in science and technology, because science and technology is the future. Without these sort of things, it's not possible to stand in the coming world. This is all about me. এখন আমি একটু বাংলায় বলতে যাচ্ছি, যেহেতু 16ই ডিসেম্বর আমাদের এমন একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ দিন যে একটু বাংলায় না বললে নিজের ভাষার প্রতি মনে একটু অবমাননা করা হবে। যে আজকে এমন একটা দিন যেটা আমাদের জীবনে অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, কারণ 26শে মার্চ আমরা স্বাধীন হয়েছিলাম, এটা সত্য, কিন্তু স্বাধীনতা ওই সময় কিন্তু আমরা অ্যাবসলিউট করতে পারি, কারণ একটা মিলিটারি ক্র্যাকডাউন হয়েছিল, আমরা জানি একটা, কারণ ওই সময় পাকিস্তান একটা মিলিটারি রেজিম ছিল। আমরা যদি পাক ভারতের যে আমরা যে ইন্দো পাক সাবকন্টিনেন্ট যদি ধরি, এখানে তিনটা বড় দেশ, ইন্ডিয়া, পাকিস্তান, বাংলাদেশ। আমরা যদি পাকিস্তান বাংলাদেশের অভ্যুদয় দেখি, তারা দেখেন আলোচনার টেবিলে স্বাধীন হয়েছিল, ব্রিটিশের সাথে কিন্তু ওরকম মিলিটারি কনফ্রন্টেশন হয়নি। কিন্তু আমাদের ব্যাকলাগ যে আমরা আলোচনার টেবিলে স্বাধীন হতে পারিনি। আমার মনে হয় এটা মিলিটারি রেজিম তখন ক্ষমতায় ছিল, তারা মিলিটারি যে অ্যাডভেঞ্চারিজমটা তাদের ছিল, ওই জন্য আমাদের মনে হয় রক্ত ঝরিয়ে স্বাধীন হতে হয়েছে। এবং এতে আমাদের ব্যাপক লোক ক্ষয় হয়েছে, বিশেষ করে আমাদের মা বোনদের উপর যে তারা টর্চার করেছে, এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভোলার মতো না। আমরা যতই ভুলতে চাই, ইতিহাস কিন্তু এমন একটা জিনিস, ইতিহাসে সবকিছু ডকুমেন্টেড হয়ে যায়। আমরা হয়তো অনেক কিছু ভুলতে চাই, কিন্তু ইতিহাস কিন্তু আমাদের ভুলতে দেয় না। আমার মনে আছে 1990 দিকে আমি একটা ছবি দেখেছিলাম, অরুণোদয়ের অগ্নিসাক্ষী। আমরা আমাদের স্বাধীনতার পর বেশ কিছু ভালো ছবি হয়েছে, সবগুলো ছবি যে খুব শৈল্পিক হয়েছে তা না, তবে আমি তো একটা ভালো ছবি দেখেছি। তার মধ্যে একটা মনে হচ্ছে সুভাষ দত্তের অরুণোদয়ের অগ্নিসাক্ষী, আপনারা দেখেছেন কিনা? এটা দেখলে দেখবেন যে আমাদের বিশেষ করে আমাদের মা বোনদের উপর কিভাবে টর্চার করা হয়েছে। আমি যারা আপনার ইয়াং আছেন তাদের অন্তত এই ছবিটা দেখতে অনুরোধ করি। এর বাইরেও ভালো ছবি হয়েছে, ওরা 11 জন রক্তাক্ত বাংলা, এই ধরনের আবার ছবিগুলো হয়েছে, কিন্তু অরুণোদয়ের অগ্নিসাক্ষীটা আমার মনে হচ্ছে একটু বেটার। আমার একটা অনুরোধ থাকবে যে এই বিষয়গুলো আমাদের ধারণ করা দরকার। আবেগের বশবর্তী হয়ে অনেক কিছু করা যায়, কিন্তু আমাদের উই শুড বি অবজেক্টিভ। অবজেক্টিভিটি একটা সিরিয়াস গুণ, যেটা আমাদের দরকার, যেটা আমার মনে হয় যে অনেক ট্রায়াল এন্ড এরর বেসিসের পরে থেকে দৌড়ার ফর ওয়েস্টার্ন রিজিয়ন, ওয়েস্ট ইউরোপ এবং আমেরিকা, কানাডা, এই দেশগুলা তাদেরও ভুল ছিল, কিন্তু তারা কিছুটা অর্জন করেছে অনেক ট্রায়াল এন্ড বেসিস। আমাদের এটা দরকার আছে, অবজেক্টিভিটিটা খুবই দরকার, যেটা সত্য, বায়াসনেস আমাদের থাকবে, তারপরও যতটা সত্যটাকে সত্য বলা যায়, এটা আমি আর তেমন কিছু বলতে চাচ্ছি না। আমার পুরো সময় থাকার একটা ইচ্ছা ছিল, কিন্তু আমার একটু পার্সোনাল একটা বিজনেস আছে, আমি ক্ষমা চেয়ে নিচ্ছি। বিশেষ করে যারা উদ্যোক্তা, আয়োজক, তাদের কাছ থেকে আই ফিল পার্ডন। from our foreign part. আমাকে একটু ক্ষমা করবেন, আমার একটু যেতে হচ্ছে। আমাদের ফায়াজ ভাই আছেন, উনি একজন প্রাজ্ঞ মানুষ, উনি আমাদের অ্যাডভাইজার হিসেবে এখানে কাজ করেন, ওনার কাছ থেকে আপনারা মেসেজ পাবেন। এবং আমার অনুরোধ থাকবে যে বিশেষ করে আমরা যারা আপনারা যারা আছেন ইয়াং, যে আমাদের যিনি মিস্টার জোসেফ এম কাবা, ওনার থেকে কিছু মেসেজ নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবেন, কারণ আমার মনে হয়েছে তো কারেজিয়াস না হলে স্পেস এক্সপ্লোরেশন করা যায়। আমার মনে আছে আমি 85-84 সাল, তখন আমার বয়স একটু কম ছিল, আমি ইন্ডিয়ার একটা ম্যাগাজিন, ইন্ডিয়া তখন ফার্স্ট স্পেসে গিয়েছিল, ওনার নাম হলো স্কোয়াড্রন লিডার রাকেশ শর্মা। He was very good looking, জীবিত আছেন কিনা জানি না, আমি ম্যাগাজিনটা পড়েছিলাম, আমার মনে হয়েছিল সেই 74 এর না কবে এই দিকে একজন আমাদের সাবকন্টিনেন্টের একজন লোক স্পেসে চলে গিয়েছিল, রাকেশ শর্মা, পড়ে দেখতে। ওই থেকেই আমার মনে হয়েছে যে আমরা এখানে কিছু করতে পারি। আমি আপনাদের ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি, মনে হয় সময় সংক্ষিপ্ততা আছে, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন। ভালো লাগে।
Mr. Nahid Islam, ICT advisor, was supposed to be the special guest today. And also we were supposed to have amongst us Mr. Shish Haidar, Secretary of the ICT Division. But they have engagement at the Bangladesh with the President for Victoria Day celebration, so they could not attend and they expressed their deepest sympathy and sorrows for that. So now I would like to request Mr. James Gardiner from the US Embassy to say a few words.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm going to try that again. Good afternoon. Are you guys excited? Yeah. So first of all, on behalf of the United States Embassy here in Dhaka, I would like to thank our hosts from the ICT division. We very much appreciate the organization of this event and hosting us here today. And speaking of organizers and people that have supported space and space exploration, BASIS for the last 11 years has been a key integral partner of supporting the NASA Space Apps Challenge here in Bangladesh. So I'd like to recognize BASIS for helping to organize this event. I was so amazed in 2023 when I went to my first NASA Space Apps Challenge here in Bangladesh. I met some of the students and some of the young people that I'm seeing here today, and some of them that have connected with me over the last 2 years. I had no idea how amazingly talented and driven, innovative, and creative that the young people of Bangladesh are. And I just want to say, that you amaze me. And when I was at the 2023 NASA Space Apps Challenge ceremony, the closing ceremony, we had a special message. And it was delivered by this gentleman right here wearing the lovely blue suit, Joseph Akawa. And I remember saying to many of the participants at the Space Apps Challenge that one day I hope that he can be here. So now here he is. So I don't want to talk a lot because you guys want to hear from him. But I want to mention 3 things about Joe. I've been lucky to know Joe for many, many years. And the 3 things that stand out about him to me, that as you are young and people that are thinking about space and thinking about how your life can evolve around the exploration of space, science was always an integral part of Joe's life. He is a scientist. He's a geologist. He studied the Earth. And part of what you'll see with NASA is that studying space helps us know more about the Earth. The second thing is service. Joe has been focused on service his entire life. From a very early start in the US Marine Corps, the time that he spent with me in the US Peace Corps, living and working in a village in a very remote part of the Dominican Republic, and now to his current role in NASA. He has served his country and he has served the world. And the last thing I'll mention is education. Education is so important. before Joe became an astronaut, he was a teacher. And he will tell you that teaching is one of the favorite things in the world that he got to do, one of the best jobs. Now, it's a hard job and it's a demanding job, and it makes you adapt and it makes you be flexible. But that's part of the secret of his success. And so today, when you get the opportunity to listen to him, and I said this to many of the NASA Space Apps challengers that I saw in the audience already, take advantage, ask him questions, right? And I know some of you had 50 questions. That may be too many questions, okay? Yeah, I know. But pick your top 1 or 2 questions and please ask. And we'll stay as long as we can to answer as many, okay? But unfortunately, our trip today, Joe has to go back to the US because he's got busy things to do. He's actually hiring the next astronaut class because as the chief, he's the guy who helps to pick who's going up to space the next time. So with that, I'm gonna say thank you so much, and we'll turn it over to the next speaker, and then we'll hear from Joe. Thank you.
So, the exciting part, before we call Mr. Akab on the stage, the last speaker from our party, Mr. Faiz Tayo, is the advisor in the ICT ministry. I would like to request him to say a few words before the audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, organizers, NASA Space App challengers, and our youngsters. Thank you very much. Thanks I would like to thank you, our special guest, our chief guest, Joseph Akaba. I would like to thank US Embassy in Dhaka for offering us such a wonderful opportunity to meet and greet with scientists, those who are our living legends, and we have this kind of amazing experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bangladesh's Victory Day. So at this very meaningful day, you are here, and we all together make this program successful. I'm sure you have seen your legends in the picture together with me, and my son and myself used to watch NASA space station is live streams. So those who we used to watch it on the screen, so they are right here in front of us. So this must be very exciting. So I would like you to take 2 key things when you leave this place. One is the inspiration from Joe, and the second thing is the leadership. And the leadership means leadership in STEM, leadership in space technology, and leadership in solving the problems of Bangladesh. So bring science and technology, space engineering, and space sciences to solve local problems. So these are the things should be key takeaways for you. I would like to read an official speech now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a profound honor to stand before you on this auspicious occasion of Bangladesh. Honorable guest Joseph Akaba, distinguished attendees and students. It is a privilege to stand here today sharing this stage with NASA's chief astronaut, Joseph Akaba, who inspires us with his incredible journey through space and service to humanity. His visit is a historic milestone, igniting our dream for Bangladesh's progress in space science and technology. Bangladesh is a nation of immense potential, and by embracing STEM education and research in fields like space science, astronomy, and semiconductor design, we can unlock opportunities to not only explore the stars, but also improve lives here on Earth. For instance, satellite technology has transformative power for managing climate challenges, monitoring coastal erosion, and revitalizing agriculture and disaster response for our nation. I envision a future where Bangladeshi students and researchers collaborate with NASA, learn from experts like Mr. Joe, and pioneer solutions in areas like satellite technology, AI-driven tools, and space exploration. Initiatives like Artemis Accords also present us with exciting avenues to connect globally. To our youth here today, I would like to say take inspiration from Mr. Akaba's words and life. Study hard, dream big, and prepare to be the generation that not only works on the moon, but also helps address critical challenges here at home in Bangladesh. Thank you to BASIS, thank you to US Embassy in Dhaka, and everyone involved for hosting this incredible program. Let's